Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Walk with me as I go to pick my goat. Yesterday evening, I got a female goat, so I have got some rope. Though traditionally, it is the goat seller who provides the rope. So I had sent a handyman to pick her before I show up. So here we are, meeting in a small bush. Ndio namuona. Eni. Ni munene. Today we are cooking matoke, a mixture of bananas and potatoes, fried in onion with beef tallow, a bit of beef tallow, not a lot, and some salt. We let that boil. Then we make some beef stew to accompany it. So my ingredients will be onion. Let me get some tomatoes. So my stew to accompany my matoke will be a bit of meat. That is a quarter of a kilo. It's just me and my daughter, 2-year-old. Some tomatoes from the garden, garlic and carrots. Then later on I'll go to the farm to get my coriander and my spring onions. I'll keep you updated as I do that. Let me cut this. The tomatoes are cut. The onions, the garlic, the tomatoes, the carrots have been chopped. My bananas and potatoes are cooked, so I'm going to mash. And I have put my meat on fire with onion. I want to fry and make a stew to go along with my mash. My meat is fried with the onions, with the fat from the meat, so I add my tomatoes and my garlic. Then I deglaze the pot. I've gotten my coriander from the farm with leaves and cut it up. So once the tomatoes are cooked down and softened, we added our carrots, our coriander, and a bit of salt, and we are adding water, not sparingly, because remember we need a beef stew with a bit of soup for eating the mashed bananas and potatoes. I'll give you a result after it's well cooked. So we are going to cover, and we are going to cover so that our food cooks completely, the meat to soften, the potatoes to become soft, for everything to combine, and the water to reduce, and for the stew to thicken slightly so that it becomes a good accompaniment for our mashed banana potato combination. There, that is our cooked meal. Mashed bananas with potatoes and beef stew with carrots. My toddler's meal and my plate. Yeah, and it's lovely. I've tasted it. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful meal. And thanks to all this is thanks to the farm. Apart from the meat, the beef is not from me. That is from a butcher. The potatoes, the bananas are from the farm. The carrots, the tomatoes, and the coriander. And that is the beauty of farming. Let us enjoy our meal. Good evening. So she's finally home, and for now she will be with the chicken using this side of the coop. it's subdivided. There's hay, some maize stalk and water. Then as I organize for sorts, the goat sorts and deworming, then as you also organize for the other house to finish. But also I have sent out word for a male goat to be found, slightly older than her, so that she's not alone. So the reason why I've opted for goats from within the area, within our geographical location, is because of our weather. It's usually extremely hot. It's still wilderness. We have plenty of wild animals. So you need chicken, livestock from within, breeders within, so that you have livestock which is resilient to most diseases. So I do not want to bring goats, either milk goat or for meat, from the highlands, from Embu, Meru, Kiambu, Upper Kiambu, Limuru, and places like Nyandarua, Kinangop, because of that. So I wanted from places similar to our climate, people with goats in Kajiado, Kangundo, warm areas like us, Kilimambogo, the same geographical location. So this is the first one. She's a female. She's mature. Her rumen is mature. Yesterday when I saw in the evening, her belly was full, but this morning it's empty, meaning that she's able overnight to chew cud and she's able to feed herself. For now, she's missing her herd, so she'll continue making noise before she gets used to the compound and before she gets used to the chicken, and or for the chicken to get used to her and the dogs. So the first few days is assimilation of my livestock, but otherwise she's good to go. So I'll keep you updated, and I'm excited for this journey. So she'll be sleeping on this side of the chicken coop. I've added sacks, curtains, because currently it's very cold, and a farmer tells me the goats do not like the cold. Then the floor, we are coming to add timber later on in the afternoon. I'll show you that part. Then the door, because it had many spaces, I've done insulation with cardboard or carton. So that should reduce wind from the side of Kilimamboga for her. Otherwise the chicken are okay. The chicken like ventilation. The chicken on that other side, the other room. So this room will be for the goat before we finish the shed. So I'll give you an update tomorrow. But otherwise, so far so good. She's enjoying the fresh maize leaves. And now the chicken, their fear is going away. They're coming out to enjoy their sunbath, their chicken run. But she's still making noise as she calls out to the herd. So I'll work hard to make sure before the end of the week she has a mate, a companion, a fellow goat to keep her company. So meanwhile, we usually work, make money, but also we do housework. So today I'm threshing maize. On my small plot of land, I had planted maize with the first rains. So the first maize has dried. I'm busy drying, removing from the farm so that they do not suffer from aflatoxin. But now when it rained heavily and we had to repeat for the maize which did not germinate or which died from the heavy rains, I got the second harvest. So this is the second planting. It is still very young, fresh and green. It is still good for, it needs 1 more month to finish maturing, fill up and dry. So by end of July we'll be harvesting this. So meanwhile I'm threshing for cooking githeri. I'll show you that. So it is maize from my farm. Then the rest I'm hanging the first harvest to dry. That is enough maize once I thresh to take to the posho mill for flour, maize meal flour for cooking ugali. And also it's a good maize dry enough to the same posho mill for threshing or breaking down into broken maize, what we call here jenga, 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 for giving to the chicken. So, and because it's whole maize, it has maize jam, and then I add the fish meal and green vegetables, so I reduce the cost of feeding. So I'm going to show you that step as I continue. So meanwhile, let me thresh this. I finish threshing this, and then I will show you what else I'm doing. So this is the first maize harvest, because these are the first I planted. It's not much because most of it, first of all, got destroyed by the heavy rains of end of March, but we repeated, so we have more maize on the farm which is still green. Of course, the harvest also depends on how we are using. The same green maize we are harvesting and using it for cooking githeri, for boiling as a snack, for eating corn on the cob. We don't roast here, but mostly we boil. And so what I do, I'm using my shade net. So when there's sunlight, but these months are cloudy, when there's sunlight, I'll take them out to dry. Yeah, my phone will keep on focusing. Sorry for that. So this is the first harvest. This is what I'm telling you. I'll thresh around 4 kilos, 4 to 5 kilos, and I'll take to the posho mill for crushing. Then I'll mix with the chicken feed. When I want to reduce the cost of chicken feed, all I need is dry maize, but I'll not take it for now. I have to give it several days to dry properly. So anytime there's sunlight, even on a Sunday, I take them out. Then I thresh. I measure 4 kilos to 5, making jenga. Then I mix with their food, a bit of their food. So something else I bought to add nutrition to their food is this. This is shrimp, the small red shrimp. So this shrimp is sometimes found in omena. So those people who cook omena know this. I bought, here we are sold to a full kasuku, almost more than 2 kilos at 200 shillings. So I mix this with now the crushed maize and their growers mash. Then I give them vegetables. I have plenty of vegetables on the farm, from kale to comfrey leaves. They love the amaranth. I'm picking everything from the farm. So that is how I'm feeding my chicken, giving them a balanced diet. Now the good thing with this is this is a good source of protein, omega-3, calcium, and if they have a good diet, it means they'll give me nutritious eggs, so that us in our diet we end up with the nutrients required from omega-3, calcium and everything. So yeah, that is what I'm doing to reduce the cost of feeding my livestock, and it also helps me to save, to reduce the cost and make sure that my livestock has Good. So I'm going to wait for the sunlight. Today is a very, very cloudy day. It's overcast and we are on solar, so that's why the house is quiet. We've switched off the lights from the consumer unit so that now the batteries are able to charge properly because of night. My kid is in daycare, so I'm alone in the home with the dogs. The dogs do not need the TV entertainment. I'm okay with my phone. I'll listen to some music. I'll do housework. I'll get on the computer and do work before the evening. So thank you so much and welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let's have a discussion about the ways you're using your small pieces of property to reduce the cost of living and live a healthy and nice life. Thank you.